Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Junglo again. Today is July 1st, and right next to me I have Socates Hernandez. We'll be making a Dragon House URCC debut on the August 10th at the heart of San Francisco, Cow Palace. Now, good to have you on board, Socates. You are one of the up-and-comer stud in the Bay Area. Finally have a chance to get you to fight on this upcoming big stack card. So let's introduce you to all the MMA fight fans out there. Who you are, where you coming from?
I'm Socates Hernandez. I'm coming out of San Jose from San Carlos out of Cordero BJJ or Cordero Martial Arts. Yeah, I'm from Bay Area. I like to strike.
How long have you been fighting and training?
For me, I've been training, like legit training since I was 17, 18, so about 5 or 6 years solid. But I've been kind of fighting my whole life in the neighborhood, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm sure you got a lot of back alley stories love to share with people someday,
yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
So now, it's awesome to have you on board. We're putting on a really big show for the URCC promotion coming from Asia, making some noise in the Bay Area. They will have 8 amateur fights, 12 professionals on the card. And I believe in you are the number 2 and number 3 fights on the night on the amateur card. And now you are matched up with Elias Albertis, striker, pure striker, good stand-up guy. What's your thought on him?
I saw his fight. I saw one of his fights, his last fight. He looks pretty, you know, strong, pretty fast. Likes to rush someone right away, you know. Me, myself, you know, I love to strike. That's what I do, you know, so. I think it's going to be great. I think we're going to go and we're both going to stand up and just go at it. That's my prediction for the fight. You know?
Now, this fight, you guys doing catch weight in 140 pounds. I know you fought 145 before, but all those other amateur shows, pretty much they do the same day weigh-in.
Yeah.
So it might be a little bit hard on the bodies. This way you do a one catch weight, 140 pounds. What do you walk around weight?
Well, I actually walk around 150, 145.
So
I don't
it's not
really
much weight.
Yeah, I don't even cut. Like my first fight, I fought at 155, and I was actually 147 when I weighed in. And then my last fight, I was actually underweight again. I was actually 142 for 145. So I'm pretty, you know, I'm trying to figure it out. You know, trying to work out, see where I am. You know, I'm pretty tall, so but I lose the weight pretty easy. You know.
Well, this fight looked like as all the MMA fans out there, definitely going to be a treat for some of the guys who coming here just watching an exciting fight, don't know much about groundwork wrestling. These 2 guys right here are definitely going to delay July 4th firework on August 10th. So some of you guys a fan of MMA, just come showed up watching this guy throw down. I believe this will be a very exciting matchup in the amateur circuit. Number one, they're doing shorter time rounds, not like the pros. So the clock goes on and they can get to work, you know. So I'm not sure you're gonna take Alberti down to the ground, but it doesn't look like he's gonna try to take you to the ground.
No.
He's gonna stand up and bang. So it's definitely gonna be a treat for me, for all the fight fans out there, to see how this outcome is gonna be look like, you know. So what gym do you train in again?
I train out of Cordero Martial Arts on San Carlos, 1863 West San Carlos.
What's the little history about your gym?
A little history, you know, I actually known my main trainer, Josh, jiu-jitsu trainer, for a while. Like since I first started legitly training, I met him when he was like just turned to a brown belt, and we've been really good, have a great connection this whole time, and our gym's very like family based, you know, everyone's, you know, connected. Whether it be kids or adults, everyone's, you know, pretty well connected. So
some of the guys out there in San Jose area looking for a family environment gym, definitely gonna go check that out. You know, I heard a lot of good things about that gym. Make sure you guys stay tuned to me and check it out. You know. So now on this upcoming guy you're fighting, what's your like a training arrangement, game plans coming into this training camp?
Well, I usually train like the same. So like I do my jiu-jitsu like at least 3 or 4 times a week. I do my good solid jiu-jitsu, and I have my striking at least the same amount of time, same hours. So it's like I'm not really training specifically for someone else. I'm just doing the same thing I'm doing. You
Same
know?
routine as
Same
usual.
routine, you know, same. So there's nothing different I'm doing, you know.
So now, watching him fight on his last Dragon House 32, if I want to ask you, like, how do you critique Alberti? You know, what type of holes he have in his game? How do you critique him?
I would say, you know, he comes out a little wild, throwing those wild hooks. I feel like straight punches will get there a lot faster than those, you know, wild hooks. Keeping distance, you know, if he like maybe takes his time more, doesn't gas out, you know what I mean, doesn't get tired. So I feel like a couple of those things, maybe work on his ground game just in case, you know, don't worry, I'm not going to be taking you to the ground. But just maybe work on it, you know, you got tapped last 2 fights, but
Right.
you know, everyone works on it, everyone gets caught nowadays, you know, so
Right.
that's probably what I would say.
Well, it sounds like a pretty good advice, you know. Can't wait to watching this matchup, you know. Now, if people want to get a hold of you to watching you fight,
Yes.
how can people contact you for tickets?
Definitely contact me Facebook, Socates Hernandez. Just look me up. There's not that very many of them. You'll probably see me right away. Or on Instagram, I just made an Instagram. Also search up Socates Hernandez or search up Socky _bombs with the S at the end. SOCKY _bombs. But you can contact me through my gym as well. Or even my boys that are fighting on the same card. My boy Mikey, he's fighting. Mike Howard, he'll be on the card for a professional as well.
Debut, yeah.
Debut professional.
So now, do you have any sponsor, any special people you want to shout out to on this?
To be honest, I don't have very many sponsors. The only sponsor I have is my gym. My coach, Josh, he's probably my biggest sponsor at the moment. But, you know, hit me up. I don't got no sponsors. You know?
Awesome. So if your opponent, Elias Alberti, watching this interview, what do you have to say to him?
Let's do it. Let's have a good show. A lot of people will be watching this fight. I know I'm gonna have a lot of people there. You'll probably have a lot of people there. Let's put on a good show, and you know, let's do it.
Awesome. Well, good to look forward to have you, this upcoming young man, performing on the URCC / Dragon House event, August 10th, the Cow Palace. So don't miss it out, and please subscribe our YouTube channel. Give us a little bit of love and support, and give us a thumbs up on the Dragon House MMA fan page on Facebook and Instagram as well. Look forward to put up another epic event for the URCC. Big, huge stack card. For more info about a ticket, get on Ticketmaster.com. August 10th, Cow Palace. Jong Lo signing out. Good to have you on board, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you.